In South Africa, one of the biggest concerns is water pollution, which causes limited potable water, which is already scarce and creating an even bigger problem within the country. One reason why South Africa's rivers and main sources of water are polluted is due to factories. The country has a huge industry in mining, and most of the waste that comes from these mining factories is dumped into the river. Another cause is that many municipalities tend to let landfills overflow.
The rivers then become intoxicated with chemicals and high levels of nutrients. And for those who live in rural areas, a water source can be as far as 15 kilometers away. People can spend hours walking to a water source that doesn't even have potable water to drink. The quality of water is getting worse every day, and all the toxic products and chemicals that contribute to water contamination are causing the death of about 5 million people. The polluted water causes diseases such as polio, diarrhea, and dysentery. This leads to difficult condition to survive because treatment costs an arm and leg.
Our group has designed a product that will not only allow those who live in rural areas to have better access to water, but also filters water at the same time. Our product is a special tandem called Water Cycle, which has tanks that will be filled with water located on the bottom of the tandem, wheels which filter the water as you pedal, and solar panels at the top of our cart, which will heat the water to kill bacteria as well as power the assisted engine. This engine will automatically come on when needed in rough terrain.
The Water Cycle is a modified tandem bike with off-road capabilities that can carry and purify water tanks. It is also connected to pedals and solar panels on the top of it, which provide power to the purifying system used to heat up the water to 65 degrees Celsius to eliminate the bacteria. The excess of energy produced by the solar panels and the pedaling will be stored in batteries to be used in assisted pedaling that could be activated in muddy terrain or uphill. The bottom would be made of a metal floor to protect the structure. The wheels would be thick in order to adapt to any terrain. Our solution will give those whose main water sources are polluted better access to drinkable water. This solution will also contain more positive effects, such as lowering the use of water bottles.
The water cycle will eliminate the laborious task of walking tens of kilometers to fetch from the scarce and polluted water bodies in South African villages, primarily aimed at the women who have to perform this task on a near daily basis. It will also reduce the number of trips one would need to make, as it can carry nearly 6 times the load the average person can. In addition, it will filter and sterilize the water, making it safer to drink and reducing illness rates. The time-saving aspect will also allow so much more time for these women to better their own lives and those of their families.
Water cycle is able to help in many different ways. 1. Having clean water is super important as the water in our system helps maintain your normal body temperature. 2. You also need water to digest food. It is necessary for digestive uses, urine, etc. But water not only serves the human body. Water is also used to wash dishes, to take a shower, to flush the toilet, to cook, and for many other purposes. That is why our design helps to have clean water, both collected from the river or filled up with the rains.
In the future, it will help to reduce the number of deaths due to infections or diseases caused by water contamination. The money that is spent on medical treatments could be used for other household needs, education, and clothes. The people who live in rural areas won't have to spend so many hours to obtain water for their houses, and that saved time could be invested in other self-grown activities. One water cycle can be used by different families at one time, so a whole village can benefit a few of them. And we hope that our product design can change their lives. Thank you for listening.